Hello, this is Peg with Craft Room Stories. Welcome to my channel. Okay, I am at a thrift store in another town, not near me, and I'm with my friend Deb. She's off looking at clothes, but we are on a hunt for craft supplies that need rescuing. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of take you along, and when I find something, I will turn it. I'm gonna pause it, like, while I'm looking at stuff that doesn't matter. But when I find something fun, I'll show you. Okay, fun. Okay, here. What do you think? Isn't that gorgeous? Now, this is not necessarily craft supplies that need rescuing. It's just home decor that needs rescuing because it's purple and it belongs in my house. But their price on it is not really thrift store prices, in my opinion. So I'm going to keep looking. But I do like to get flowers like these because you can take them apart and use them individually. I don't know how much that one is, but I think it's probably around the same price. Trying to get a look-see. Oh, yeah, it's the same price. Okay, we're gonna keep hunting. We're gonna keep hunting. You just don't know what you'll find in a thrift store. Hold on. Okay, I have found something languishing down here. We must look and see. I don't know what that is. That is not for me. But I see this pretty green, I think it's like a hanky or something, or a napkin. I don't know. None of this is really screaming at me to rescue it. Oh wait, I'm going to keep looking. Okay, never before have I ever found piano roll when I was thrifting, so I'm kind of excited about this. I don't know what is a good price for piano roll or not, but how fun is this? Well, at least I think it's piano roll. What do you guys say? Is this piano roll? What do we have here? Wedding of the Winds. I don't know. It looks like a piano roll box, doesn't it? Let's see. I don't know. Is $4.50 a good price for that? Y'all have to let me know. I may just get one, just so I can say I bought one. Okay, let me look for which one do you think is the best. Well, that one's empty. That one's taped up. This one's got a really cool old box. But it's natty and chewed. Let's see if we can find one that's maybe not. I do not. I'm trying to see if I know any of these songs. Joan of Arc. That doesn't sound good. Let me see. I don't know what I'm looking at. That one looks fun. Okay, this one's taped up, but I think I'm gonna get it. There's a whole bunch of them here, y'all. So cool. Okay, still hunting. I'll be back. Okay, you guys have to see this. Look at all these bags of stuff. There's got to be something that needs rescuing here. I feel quite sure about it. And of course, first of all, I see purple things. Y'all, I think this is velvet. And then look at that fun little farmhouse looking thing. $5.40 for this bag. I want to be able to feel. Some of it looks velvet, but I can't really tell. I may have to get it. Okay, it's going in the basket. I can always decide later, but that one's going in the basket. Let's see. This has got some cute things. The cool thing about them being wrapped up like this. Oh, you're totally awesome. I need to get that for Susan with I Totally Love It. Totally Love You? What is it? Total. So I'll list her underneath. Okay. You would like that, I'm sure, Susan. Just for kicks and giggles. When I see purple things, that's where my eyes go. And being a crafter, I have to find other things. We've got lots of yarn. Look at this tatting yarn and crochet yarn. I want to learn to tat, but my hands go to sleep all the time, and so that's problematic. Look at this. We've got serger thread and tatting thread. More fabric. I'm losing myself, y'all. This is like a dream for me. I love this thrift store. $5.50 for all of that fabric. Really, I don't think is that bad of a deal at all. All right, this one looks like it could have some fun things in it, but Mm, really hard to tell, though. That is the only problem with it being like this. Ooh, okay, we have some crushed velvet. I don't even know if I like anything else in here. Oh, and it's got, Oklahoma Sooners. My husband would probably kill me if I came home with something that said Oklahoma Sooners on it, because he's an OSU fan, and they're the Cowboys. Oh, look at this. Some vintage sewing stuff, and it looks like there's some dangles in here. Oh, and thread. This might belong to me, but I'm trying to see. I don't see a price on this one. Well, we may just have to put it in a bag and see what they say. Let's just see. Shall we see? You guys, look at all these flowers. There's paints. Man, I'm sweating. It's a little warm in here. They've got a fan going. Now this has got some glue sticks. This is more painting, crafting things. Not kind of what I'm looking for. Now, this is fun. Christmas ornaments. Something just fell through. Not Christmas ornaments. Some little grass things. Lots of crafting supplies. Well, we're in Arkansas here. You know I'm from Oklahoma, but we're in Arkansas right now. And there's not much else to do if you don't craft. Some of what I'm looking at, I don't know what I'm looking at. This has got some polished rocks and some other things. I don't know what I'm looking at. So that's part of the problem is when, is this a bunch of folders? File folders, I think? Or something, yeah, some kind of file folders. There's my friend Deb. Deb, say hi.
Hi.
She's my shopping buddy, my crafting pal. What has she found? Let's see. Oh, look at all the fall stuff.
All this
Ooh,
fall stuff.
$3. Excellent.
And Christmas blankets that I cut out to make wreaths to sell.
She is an excellent crafter. Look at this shirt she made. Isn't that gorgeous? Wait, I'm going to let you turn the camera around so you can see my shirt.
Isn't she cute?
Deb made me that shirt for my birthday. Yeah, okay. Now we're back to shopping. If I find something more, I'll let you know. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I have found some trims. You know I love trims. Now these are quite big pearl type trims, but I love to use these in the Christmas ornaments and things, and also sometimes for dangles. And $3.50 for this humongous bag. I don't think that's too much to ask. So I'm putting this in the basket. This sucker's heavy. Good night, y'all. Okay, what have we got here? This is too much fun. I am just totally in my element here. We got some, that's kind of some of those squishy, foamy matte things. I mean, some stuff. Ooh, this may have some trims in it. Let's see. It's $4.40. But what have we got here? Some embroidered trims. It's got some other things in it that I don't want. That's the problem. I wish I could pick and choose what I want in the bag. But sadly, that is not an option. Because unfortunately there's always a lot of things I don't want. And that is not as helpful to me. Not as helpful. What do you think? Is this fun? I like to go shopping with people sometimes and see what they see at their shops. And of course this is about an hour, 15 minutes or so from my house. My nephew and his wife and their kids actually live in this town. Lots of tulle. But I've got so much tulle now, I'm never going to use it all. We got some gems. Those are fun. There's quite a bit of them now. And, ooh, ribbon. And some other ribbon. Just plain white. Okay, let's keep on the lookout. Okay, y'all, what do you think about these? Now, these, I love to layer these and put a center on them. And I think that would be good for putting that in the cart. It's a couple of dollars, but that's a whole lot of flowers. So y'all, I'm gonna have stuff to share. You better believe it. And we're just shopping along here. I'll bring you back when I find something else. Okay, I found a fun music book. Y'all, it's $1.37. You can't really see that very clear. But it's got songs from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. I'm on that. My dad was born in 1928, and he loved the songs from the 40s, especially big band. He was all over that. My dad had a wide variety of styles he liked, as do his children. So, all right, so there's lots of books and songbooks and stuff, so I'm still on a mission. Why do I never have enough songbooks? I don't know. Okay, I am back, guys. Okay, so my phone died, and I didn't get to film the whole rest of the day. But at that previous video that you will have seen, I spent $20 and got this huge bag of stuff. And then there were a few other items that I got from some other places that my friend Deb and I went to. So let me get started and show you everything that I got while I was thrifting with you guys. So that bag of fabric had this gorgeous piece of fabric in it. Do you love this? Barns, horses, green fields. I love this so much. Yummy. Okay. Excited about that. Then there's purple fabric. Okay, here we have some cotton. And then this is also a polyester. Now, I am not the biggest fan of polyester, so I will probably pass this on to someone else who doesn't mind polyester, but isn't it a gorgeous color? If I could think of something to make out of it, I would, but I can't really think of anything. So I will, but there is plenty of the cotton too. If somebody else needs some purple, let me know. Then there is this muslin, which we always need plain muslin. There's so much that you can do with this. I've showed on previous videos, stamping onto it, doing transfers, printing on it. Fabulous, and it's such a lovely kind of bisque color. There was this random thing, which I think this is a curtain tie. I don't know that this is going to be particularly useful for me, so this will probably be passed on to some other loving home, just because I don't know what to do with it. We have some dark green velvet. I haven't washed any of the fabric yet, of course, but anyway, this is very pretty, and so there's plenty to share. I do love to get enough to share. I got this. I don't know that I will be crafting with this. I may put this on a shirt that I have. It's a scarf, but it's so gorgeous and yummy. I love all these dangly bits. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I had to have it. It was so pretty. And then, of course, this purple piece with, look at all those gorgeous flowers. I love it. It's so pretty. I never have enough purple. And I got a couple of pieces of ribbon. These two were just free little snippets of ribbon that were hanging out there. And then this one was like 25 cents. But this is very vintage. I don't know from what year. I just know that it's vintage. And you can just, sometimes you can just tell. And then I got this large, I don't know how many yards this is, but this is just a lovely cream lace. Always beneficial to have because it's so versatile. And I got this fun closure. Okay, now this is plastic. Even though it kind of looks metal, it actually is plastic. The cool part about that is that it won't, you know, tear your fabric or anything. And it's got even right here where you can sew it on, this little thing, because I don't think you could hot glue this on. It would just tear right off. But a fun little closure for something, for some journal, I think. Yummy. And then I got these two doilies. This one is stained a little bit. I'm going to wash these, see if I can't get some of that out. And then I loved this fabric. This is a pillowcase, but I just thought the fabric was so pretty on this. It's very kind of homespun looking to me. Anyway, just a little pillowcase. It didn't need to be a pillowcase, it just was. I got these little kind of ribbon flower trims with little pearls in them. Can you see that? They're so pretty. I'm going to put them over there with my flowers. And then, of course, I told you guys about the piano roll. This, I think I found a date on it. Yes, 1919. Oh, can you stand it? It's so fun. I've never had any piano roll. I really want to go back and get some more of this. Ah, it's so cool. I wish there was some way I could display this, but I can't think of any way. But anyway, I don't know. Y'all tell me if $4.50 is a good price for a piano roll. And also, this was a yellow tag, so I actually got 25% off of that. Anything that was yellow tag was 25% off, and I didn't even realize it. So, yay. Fun. There were multiple bags that I got like this, and they were just chock full of stuff. I got a whole bunch of dangles. Now, I have gone through and picked out the dangles that I want, that I would use, that are more like me. I use more vintage looking things in the journals that I like to do. And these are more, some of them might be vintage, but you know, there's like an Alice in Wonderland dangle set and various other things. Strawberries, watermelon, dragonflies, stars, suckers, all kinds of things in here. So I have this that will go in my sale. I am planning a live sale. I don't know when yet because I have to be organized for it, and oh, that's gonna, you know, I'm not the organized person. So then also found this box of buttons. Most of them are still on a card. Also, there were these little pearly dangles, which that's fun. And there were some things like hook and eye things, but I love to find buttons on a card, and that was real inexpensive. I showed you guys this box of flowers. I love this. These are just like silk. They're probably not actual silk. I don't know what they're made out of. But anyway, the great thing about these is you can stack them and then put a center in them, and they make a lovely decoration for anywhere. And there is a whole bunch of pastel flowers. Fun. I got a used packet of thermal laminating pouches, and this will be fun to play with my laminator. It came initially with 50. It seems like some of it's gone, but there's still quite a lot here, so that's significant. And this songbook, I will probably not craft with this, at least not for a while, because it's in just perfect condition. And I love this. Songs from the 1930s, or 20s, 30s, and 40s. Love that. Oh, so much fun. And at one place, I found this Walt Disney's America. This was like $2. And it's just like a lot of the stories from Walt Disney that were about, you know, historical things. Some of them not, some of them still more kind of whimsical, like the flying car and things like that. But just really, really cool, fabulous pictures and everything. It's got Old Yeller in it. To me, worst movie. Hated it. Anything where dogs die or animals die, but you can see it's ready to be crafted with. It's got a rip out of one of these pictures, so you know it's ready to be crafted with. Somebody, I couldn't leave it there because I was on, you know, a craft rescue mission, and somebody will love this. Somebody is a Disney fan and will want this book. I am sure of it. So if that is you, let me know and we can work it out. So this was an entire bag of different kinds of beads. We have some strung beads,
Those are really cool. That would probably be fabulous on the edge of one of my ornaments. Just having some dangle, that would be cool. And there's another one with these other beads. There's just pearls. This is pearls inside a little tubular sparkly thing. I don't even know what to say to that. But there's, you know, just oodles of pearls, y'all, and pearly things and beads. And I mean, look at this. This is just a whole bunch. And multicolors. Then, you know, some random kind of flat back gem looking things. And some of these look a little bit like Mardi Gras beads. I don't know. They may or may not be. But this is an unopened one of that blue one. Oh, and then just randomly in here is a little thing of ribbon roses. And there's just a whole bunch. So I will have oodles to share. If that is something that would interest you, please let me know, and I'll make sure some of it's in the live sale. Then I found Stitch Witchery. This was a whole bag of random things. So we have Stitch Witchery. This is helpful if you're wanting to do some thinner fabrics and fuse it to something else and you don't want the glue to show through. I have heard that this will do well. I haven't tried that personally. This one, Stitch Witchery, might not be the one. It might be fusible interfacing or something like that that's better. But nevertheless, it'll be fun to play with. There's several bits of Velcro and elastic. And then this was interesting. This was iron cleaner. Removes coating on your iron. Cleans while iron is hot. Interesting. I think I might try that because my iron gets a little dirty. This is just more lace. Can't ever have enough. Then there were some little random, there's a bunch of needles, things, safety pins, threads, everything, but this is purple. That's fun. A rusty hoop, embroidery hoop. It looks pretty old. It's got somebody's name on it too, which is interesting. But then there's just some bits of threads, embroidery threads it looks like. More Velcro. Oh, wait, hook and loop. Yeah, it's Velcro. And some little interesting rings. These can be good for making a, I can't think of what they're called, the dangle on the side of your book. You know what I'm talking about. I can't say the word. Then there were several of these. It's like a nail on both ends with this little, I have no idea what this is, unless it's, I don't know. If you guys know what this is, let me know, because I am just curious about these. There were several. I can't see a use for them. So at first I thought it was a rose. You know, when you're cake decorating, you make roses on these, but they have an extra nail at the top, so I don't think so. So that is something. But there were little vial of buttons. There's a straw cleaner. That's helpful. Just literally full of random things. These are some of the dangles that I decided to keep for myself that I would use. There was a bell from a wedding. Lots of thread, which to me, that's just helpful purple. And this is unopened. This is old because this says 18 cents from Walmart. Just black thread. Who doesn't need thread periodically in their life? And I'm trying not to poke myself with those nail things. And there's a navy. I mean, these are like unopened threads. I'm not saying they're the best thread. They probably would break. Who knows? Some little, now here's a little vial of some sort of liquid. It looks like it might be a paintbrush cleaner or something. I haven't opened it because I'm afraid. And here's two little random foamy brush things, they look like they have seen better days, so I think they are going to go right in file 13, the trash. There were, I think, 2 pairs of scissors here. One of them is the metal ones. You know, these are kind of look old. And so I'm just going to sharpen these up and see what they can do. You always need scissors. And we have 2 things of iron-on fabric mending tape, Bondex. Not even sure what that would be for. Somebody tell me. So I don't know. Then we have 2 little random keys. Just, you know, little dangle things, I guess. Fun. I haven't gone through everything. Oh, there's some more mending tape. And an iron-on denim, it looks like. Feels kind of denim-y. It says denim right on it. I'm slow, but I get there. A bag of what looks like some vintage looking beads or broken jewelry. Those could be fun. We're gonna have to check those out. Okay, put those aside. This is a whole thing of some sort of thread, but I think this would be really good for sewing in signatures, and that's a whole bunch of it. And there is some more patches, fabric iron-on, mends, repairs, decorates, helpful. More of those weird little nail things. And more of these little jars of liquid. Some are empty, but some have little bits of this liquid. I do not have any idea what this stuff is. So I'm not ready to open that yet and like scare myself, but if any of you think you know, feel free to tell me. Just another random little jar. Another wedding bell. Some more thread. And some more Velcro. Some little scissors. This and this thread probably came out of one of those little kits. And then some little wooden heart buttons. Those are cute. And Springfield, Missouri. Little pins and a award for bowling, it looks like. And there we have it, all kinds of goodies. So this is going to be a little bit longer of a video, but I hope that you enjoyed shopping with me. It was sure fun bringing you along. And next time I'll make sure that I have my charging cord with me. I had no clue. I completely forgot to bring it with me. So that was a whole ordeal. But thanks for coming along. Hugs. Bye.